Everyone, happy Friday. Today I'm here to say no to depression and sadness. Do you know that depression is a choice? You make that choice. Just like a bed can fly over you, but you choose if you want the bed to poop over you on your head. The same way, depressive thoughts can come, but you make a choice whether you want to dwell on it or you want to just like immediately snap out of it. Say no to sad and depressive thoughts. When thoughts come into your head, I mean our mind. First of all, we live in a negative world, okay? So it's a world full of so much negativity. There is a lot of positivity, but the negativity is more than the positivity. And the negativity somehow manages to sell more than the positivity. So we are always faced with one kind of negative news or the other. And more so even with the social media now, it's always one negative news or the other. So there's always something trying to depress your happiness, your joy. And these thoughts that because what you feed your mind is what you feed your mind positive information, it keeps ruminating and rotating positive information on your head. But if you feed your mind with negative information will keep circulating all over your mind and your head. So I mean, what your mind is giving to you is what you fed it. So you have to make a choice to feed your mind with positive information, with positive news, with positive thoughts, so that when your mind is circulating those thoughts around your head, you will be full of so much positivity and so much joy. Even when people around depress you, you're like, no, 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 no. And another thing that helps you overcome or say no to depression is understanding human beings, because most of the depression comes from human relationship, like what human beings or what you think somebody is thinking of you or is saying about you, or I mean it's always coming from a misunderstanding about your relationship with somebody. So but when you understand how human beings operate, when you understand what human beings are made of, when you understand I don't know, that even before you get super mad at somebody else, first ask yourself, have you ever acted like this before? If not for the situations or how you were raised, maybe you would be like this. Also trace how they were raised. Most people, I give them a benefit of doubt that it wasn't their fault, it's just how they were raised. Because when a child comes into this world, the child is totally empty. But then the parents begin to raise the child and they begin to fill up the child with stuff. So what most adults are filled up with is like 70% what the parents put in and 30% what the environment put in. So whatever attitude, be it rude or nice, that you see people displaying, the parents or the guardian that raised them put 70% of it. I mean, when I say put, children copy a lot. And the copying stage is usually when they are so little and clueless. Like when they become teenagers, they understand life and they can pick whatever it is they want to do. But before then, copy everything. And their mind is taking in everything. And unconsciously, they begin to act like the people that raised them. So you can always give people benefit of doubt, or maybe it's how they were raised, or they were so unfortunate to be raised by the wrong people. So that's why they are such sad people or such weak people. When you understand people and you think about people like that, first of all, you wouldn't be offended and depressed. You give them benefit of doubt. You let go easily, and you wouldn't be so sad all the time about what people said or did or how they are reacting. And another thing is that our mind tends to over exaggerate things. Our mind tends to over exaggerate. Maybe somebody is like not talking to you and they're super mad, and then your mind tells you, oh, she doesn't like you, or she's looking down. But maybe the person doesn't even literally see you. Like the person is looking at you, but the person is not seeing you, because the person is immersed in the situation that he or she is going through, and they're not even paying attention to you. But your mind is already telling you all this and that. And our mind is a master exaggerator. Master exaggerator. So sometimes, no matter what your mind tells you, you tell your mind, until I hear it from that person, I wouldn't assume that. So I believe with these few things, you can be able to stand your ground and say no to sadness and depression this weekend. Have a lovely weekend.